Seems like I'm losing my focus, it's drifting away day by day, and peace of mind has gone and worry has come. I am Frankie, and this is Up Close and Personal.
Tell us about yourself. What do you like to do?
I love to read, I love to write music, and I love spending time with my daughter.
You describe yourself in one word. What would it be?
I would have to say it would be unstoppable, and the only reason I say unstoppable is because there are a lot of things that I have gone through, been through, or allowed myself to, or put myself in, so to speak. And with saying that, coming through those things, I believe that, you know, that's my mindset. I'm unstoppable, because if I wasn't, I think I would be somewhere in a rubber room right now.
How did you discover you had a passion for music?
Well, I discovered it when I was a young girl. I loved music, but I didn't really start having a passion for it until I got older. So it was about maybe 7 or 8 years old, listening to music and, you know, deciphered the different parts from the alto, you know, from the tenors or the sopranos. I would always cipher it. I would always hear the words first before I would actually start listening to the music, because I'm a person that loves words, so I wanted to hear the words first versus just listening to the music just because it sounded good. But that's when I became a lover of music.
Who has influenced you musically?
I have a wide range of people that influenced me. It was back in the 80s when I first started paying attention to music. And I was born in 82, so it wasn't that far away. Of course, Andre Crouch. He was a great one. James Moore, Twinkie Clark, the Coming Home album. I say all of the Clark sisters. And then Tankard, because I love his jazz music.
Describe your experience working with Unique and Alyssa.
Working with Unique for quite some time, from childhood, growing up, traveling, and it's been fun. It's been a learning experience, and it still is a learning experience. Going through life experiences, making life changes, and everybody has their own families, and working with Alyssa has just been fun. She's real upbeat. She's a sweetheart. She's pure. She's very pure and she's genuine about what she does. And she has a good sense of humor at the same time.
What is your favorite song on the album?
Simply Yes. That song, I was already saved and sanctified, but coming into the understanding of really knowing the plan that God has for me, that song puts everything into to perspective. A certain point in your life, or a certain point in your walk with God, you know, oh God, I'll do this, and oh God, I'll do that, you know, and sometimes people just do that just because of the moment or the excitement. It's beyond the feeling after you calm down. You have to make sure that you're not speaking just out of excitement. It's not about the hype. So after you come down from the hype, quote unquote, you have to be able to, okay, I'm gonna stick to it. So that song is something that ministers to my heart.
What is your dream or goal for this project?
Just to be able for it to save souls and bring them into the awareness that there is a God and that God loves them, and they don't have to hide behind certain things, and those that have gone through certain situations, they can get their life back with God. Easy to say, it's doable. And that is, it's doable with God, because you can't do it on your own.
What advice would you give to a young person that's pursuing a music career or just about pursuing their dream?
As far as pursuing a music career, you have to know that it's something that you want outside of you being called or chosen to do, because if you don't have a passion for it, you will just give up altogether. Never allow people to deposit negative thoughts about something that you have a drive or passion for, or and the image looking back at me has been shattered and broken from the things that she's been through. She's been never let anybody talk to my life, try to suck the life out of you because of what they can't accomplish themselves or what they don't want you to accomplish. And so you have to continue to fast and pray, ask God to give you the strength to do what He's called you to do. Otherwise you'll give up in your start. Otherwise you'll give up in your start. Embedding those things within your spirit of what they're saying about you versus what God has told you and what He's promised you. So that's the advice I would give.
Give us an experience that created a challenge in your life. How are you able to overcome it, and how has it bettered you?
Just living life, or I should say making choices, making choices that I knew, that I thought that would be prosperous to me, and they end up being detriment. But in going through that process, I toughened up a little bit, and as far as my relationship with God in that process, it was like I was being disobedient, because this is what I wanted, and in the back of my mind, it couldn't get any better than this, when God always has greater for you, and He knows how He knows what He's doing when He's removing people or He's placing people in your life. So instead of doing what He told me to do, I was disobedient in that act. So I had to go back and ask God to forgive me, because it was something that I felt like I wanted, that it would prosper me, but through that process to become even stronger than what I was before. And so that's how you can get through anything, is fasting and praying. So that's what I would have to say that helped me, fasting and praying, and my family loving me back to life.